Snow in January. The world has become its own fiction, promised, yet laid bare. Cocooned, my mother peers out through windows with abandoned eyes. January windows on a new year, flakes fluttering while waving grandchildren gather with presumed little diseases. There are no keys for the locked doors. Grandma's house is closed again today, like the shops. Snowflakes gather on the ground to protest. Life somehow goes on as it must. Through the confusion and isolation, through the windows of houses, hospitals and care homes, the fractured smiles of loved ones that soon die. My mother's groceries finally arrived. A neighbour obliged, awkward smiles through glass. I'll leave it here outside when I go. You take it in. We are always here. January windows on a new year. Anything we can get you. The windows fog up from the cold. A warm breath living inside. The little disease outside getting bigger. Soon it will be 60 years of marriage for my parents, but it is buried under a blanket of snow and a disease. From hospital to a care home, Dad explores his new care home, with his eyes on the world he knew outside the window. He's safe. Safer in there than I am, says my mum. She's exhausted every possible puzzle book, waiting for the phone calls, looking through the January windows. Ma'am, did you get our puzzle book gift post? She did. All done. We'll send more this week. How's John? He was grand at Christmas, and then he wasn't. The January windows are uncleaned. I'm fucking sick of looking out windows, says Mum. Dad exchanged his windows for other windows in care. It's not looking good, says the nurse on call. You can never get windows clean from just one side. It's snowing again with fields of white. You should come, says the nurse to Mum. It's not looking good. We'll open a window for you, but you can't come inside. No one goes inside unless you are a little disease. Mum wades through a half-foot of snow in a field to a window. There's many open January windows. For a minute, Mum is mistakenly wedded to another poor dying soul, until the final window opens for Dad. They wave and speak their last words ever. It's surreal. Almost 60 years and the adventure of a marriage. Mom left, the window closed. to keep the cold out, but the disease in. My dad leaves the world 2 days later, without us, but with a nurse. January windows, inside and out, things that happen. It happened. I clean windows now with a vengeance, both sides, never sure who I really am protecting. But they are always January windows, never to be forgotten.